friends, M- today's topic for this video is creating slicers and filtering data with them. In this demo, we are going to introduce a new visual element called slicers, which is similar to filter but is standalone visual element in Power BI report. We will then see how slicer can be used and synced across pages and controls and use their sync slicers in order to coordinate out with our matrix and heat map control. So let's go ahead. At the end of our demo, we had a little tree map. Last demo, we had a tree map profit by market and category. So first what we will do, we just delete category from here, and this gives us simpler tree map, that is profit by market. Let's click on slicer icon on visualization tooltip. Will tell you this is a slicer icon. So this is slicer in fifth row, second element, and by clicking on it we can add a simple visual there. So what we'll do, size is bigger. First I will remove it, and then what I will do, I will just minimize it up to some level, and yes, slider is added, and by clicking on it a placeholder slicer in Power BI report is there. And in visualization pane there are few options which you can see: field, drill through, cross reports, add drill through fields here, and keep all filters. So what we will do, we will drag and drop subcategory here. We are using the same data set, global superstore. Where is the subcategory? Yes, here we just drag and drop here. By dragging and drop here, this slicer has now various checkboxes for each subcategory. After adding a new visual control, we go to the C. If after adding a new visual control, we just go to the format pane, and if I want to change any value, I can change here, like slicer header, uh, list vertical to, we can see option tile, drop down, whatever you really want. And if we want to go to the selection, we can even change there too. So if I want to change the values, if let's I want to change the value, now it's more appropriate readable. So let's see what will happen if I select a option from subcategory, what will happen to our heat map. Let's go ahead and see. I'm checking the checkbox of appliances. Then you can see, as soon as we do this, we see tree map updates automatically. So the slicer automatically sync up with the tree map. So you can think, what is the difference between slicer and filter? Slicer is a visual element even for the user of Power BI report. Filter on the other hand, not the visual element, rather it's a part of Power BI desktop environment. As the Power BI docs tell us, though Power BI slicer do not support input field or drill down options. You might remember that filter has options of basic filtering, advanced filtering, top end filtering. That's pretty different how a slicer works. Let's try and understand interplay between tree map and slicer. And see, if you click here, go we will go to the next level of hierarchy. So I'm just clicking on here, and I'm going to the next level of hierarchy. I'm going to the sum of profit by country. Okay, and US is showing maximum profit. So when we do this, we can see content of slicer did not change. So this tree map is showing profit by country, but for the specific subcategory, most profitable is US and least profitable accessories is, I think, Ecuador. So if we go one more level down, we can see also there is a change in state. England is a state in US, as I already told, for this data set only. It's not actual, but in this data set, England is a state in US. So England is more profitable, and this one state has least profitable. So now go back there, and what we will do now, we will just select bookcases now, and we will see how our tree map will change. So as I click on here, you can see appliances deselected automatically. Slicer, but I'm going to tell you one important thing here. Slicer accept multiple selection if we press control key, but here I didn't press control key, so as I hit on bookcases, appliances deselect automatically. Okay, so this is the heat map for bookcases, and now if I am going to drill down for subcategory bookcases, tree map will change, and you can see in detail. See, China is most profitable here. And so the US in for this particular subcategory, most profitable country from US is shifted to the China. So we can continue with different choices of subcategory. Like if I want to see, let's first go up, and if I want to see machines, you can see the view of tree map changes, and if I go to the next level of hierarchy, then it's also changing. Okay, Germany is the top third country. So just go back, and so you can see how Power BI makes so easy to explore data. Very simple to view of profit by different subcategory. Now we will turn our attention to for multiple selection by holding control key. So we can clear the selection by eraser icon on the top right. This one, that if I will put clear selection, it will clear the selection of subcategory which I already selected. Now by holding control key, I am selecting chairs, I am selecting tables. So now you can see tree map has been changed for this particular selection of subcategory. Now if we click on the here, we are going to get combined view, that is profit by country by these two subcategory. So these are the country. You can see India is the top one country for these two particular subcategories. Similarly, if we go one level further down, we can see England is the most profitable state. Sorry, who purchased these two chair tables in most numbers, or who is most profitable there. So England is the state. So now if we are going up again, so friends, you can understand we have a good sense of how slicer works, but there is more left with us, and we will continue our exploration in our next demo. So thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you so much. And